It's the NBA Live on 2K Sports on this Tuesday afternoon. Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. Doris Burke will join us moments from now. We've got Washington taking on Portland. And Portland starts out with the ball. All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So on the floor for Washington, we've got Harden. Horford is out there with Kuzmic. Then it's Wall. And it's Wade in at the 2.
He probably tried to do a little too much there. That was good defense.
All with it. Lillard picks him up. To the inside. It's tipped. It's Harden with the drive. And that one's good. Harden's got the first points up on the board for Washington.
And that's a nice way for his team to get started.
Yeah, really nice start for his team to get out in front here.
Now Lillard. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Lillard. Outside Aldridge. Just 5 on the clock. Lillard attacking. Shot is off. And it's Washington the other way. To the inside. Wade. That's good. And so Wall with the assist.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Now here's Matthews. Now the feed to Aldridge. Back to Matthews. The kick out to Lopez. Three-pointer, Lillard. Here's Aldridge. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
There they go. Finally able to drop one in on their 4th try.
It's Wall with the drop. Washington shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. And he knocks down the first one.
John Wall. 2 shots.
And so Wall nails both of them. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. And Lillard kicks to Aldridge. Outside Matthews. Down low and stolen by Horford. Ahead, here's Harden. A huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
Guys, that's simply superb. Ball pressure, a run out, and then a dunk in transition.
Exactly, Clark, what they wanted, the aggressive defense to lead to.
Yeah, points in transition.
Yeah, that's why you want to make the other team feel uncomfortable handling the ball, because you can get easy points out of it at the other end.
They've had a cold start so far, just 1 of 5 from the floor here early.
Nice follow through on the fadeaway. Harden's got 6.
Red hot right out of the gates. 4 for 4 shooting.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Aldridge with a screen on Wade. Matthews into the lane. And the basket by Lillard.
Boy, a fantastic job by Aldridge to lay into that defender on the screen.
Washington leading now by 5. Wall dishes to Kuzmic, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off. Well, Clark, a clear lane to the basket and the emphatic jam.
And that is outstanding attacking basketball.
Well, he had no choice but to take that one to the bucket.
Now here's Matthews. Puts it up from 17. He squares up and sinks it.
Great job there, recognizing the mismatch and taking advantage.
They got to put a bigger guy on him, otherwise he'll bury those jumpers all game.
Wall against Lillard. Fades back. Here's Horford. The shot is off. Good D by Lopez. Portland trails by 5. Lillard with it. He's picked up by Wall. Lillard against Wall. Lillard the pass to Matthews. Clock at 6. Outside Batum. His 3-pointers off the mark. Wade with it, and here we go. Washington fast break. Wade with the ball. Harden's shot is off.
The defense was ready for him that time, and they had to be. He is so powerful in the lane.
Passes it to Batum. Goes up on the block. Off the left rim and out. Washington leading now by 5. Outside, Wall. 1:37 left to play here in the first. Wall missing again. Now Lopez still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. And Lillard kicks to Batum. Shoots from 12. And Aldridge the basket on the assist from Batum. 6 points for Aldridge.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
Here's Wall. Some solid defense from Lillard.
Well, those chances are almost always 2 points for him. I guess the defense did what it had to do to bother him.
Back to Aldridge. Now the dish to Lillard. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Lillard. Makes it off the glass. Lillard's got 5 points so far.
Really tough to get that shot off with the size differential there. It's not an individual matchup he's going to win every time, especially in the post.
Very well done. I didn't think he had any business operating down there with the big fellas.
What a great play to sacrifice his body and take the hit.
Yeah, I thought that was excellent awareness and anticipation to beat him to the spot there.
An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Chris Kaman is checked in for Lopez. Robinson comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. White, he's checked in for Nicholas Batum. And Steve Blake is subbed in for Lillard. And so it's Washington with it. They trail by 1. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Good. 8 points for James Harden.
And at 4 or 5 now, a nice start. I mean, he looks ready to make an impact offensively. So far, so good.
Here's Blake, covered by Wall. And here is Blake. Feeds it to Matthews. Wall with the steal. Up the floor. A pull-up. The shot's good on the assist by Wade.
It is so hard to contain him. He just seems to get it done however he has to do it.
A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Washington out in front. They lead by 3. And we'll be back right after this. And off we go. A close game now starting the second quarter. And what stands out to you from Washington in this one?
And that first quarter was all about pace, guys, because this club really got out into transition, and that's how they built this lead.
They like to play fast, and they're doing a nice job filling the lane.
So on the floor for Washington, we've got Wall. He's out there with Lee. Harden out there with Horford. The kick out to Wall. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Wall's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for Washington. Here's Blake, covered by Wall. Blake dishes to Matthews. 17-foot shot on the way.
That's not his shot there, guys, and whether you play D on him or not, he's using it to miss that one.
And Lee with the stuff.
How about that? Breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk.
A nice way to pad that lead a little more.
Yeah, you got that right.
Now here's Matthews. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. All going up court. Harden, no good. Portland trails by 7. Pass to Wright. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That one on Horford.
And the defense looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Yeah, I like that. A foul to save the layup. Make him earn it at the line.
A different look now for Portland. Batum comes in for Wesley Matthews. And Lillard subbed in for Steve Blake. That's good.
I really think that's the area they want to work the ball into, and it takes passing like that to get it done.
Robinson sets a screen for Lillard. Robinson passes to Lillard. Back to Robinson. He's looking for Lillard and finds him. And he gets it to go. Lillard's got 7.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle steps for Washington.
Well, they're trying to play fast and trying to put the defense on their heels.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Lopez comes in for Chris Kaman. And Aldridge is subbed in for Robinson. Now, here's Lillard. He has 7. Lee with the steal. In the corner, Harden, lots of room. And it's Portland with the rebound. Lillard with it. And Lee pulls it down. Washington leading now by 8. And Harden with the basket on the assist by Lee. 10 points for James Harden.
Boy, they are just destroying them in the paint.
You could say that again, Steve. The defenders just aren't aggressive enough down low.
So timeout call here, the first for Portland.
Well, they're getting way too many easy shots in the paint. So this timeout is specifically for that reason. You got to tighten up the defense and start to make it harder for that offensive team.
I know it's easier said than done, but right now it just doesn't seem like the necessary effort.
Wade, he just checked in for Lee. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. It's good, and the Washington lead is cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Lillard.
His shooting has been so good today. He may have to take it upon himself to try to get his club out of this hole.
Wall.
Wow. Look at that athletic play. Incredible.
Wow.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is...